Yes, it is another episode of the Cincinnati Bengals Genius Show. I haven't left. I'm still here. I bet you were wondering if I was going to show up after that horrible Monday night performance. And yeah, I'm here. Hey, I'm still pulling for my boys, but it really has got me worked up on how we are in this situation. I understand that injuries happen, okay? I understand that retirements and unexplained things happen. I do. But no qualified professional can really explain why the offensive line is in the shape that it's in. They said that it was, I think they said, the top three worst performances on Pro Football Focus. The top three worst performances of all time since they started keeping track. I'm sorry. Man, that's pretty rough, right? So how do we get to this position? So I started digging, doing some looking, okay? So in 2017, Mike Brown's brother, his name was Peter. He died, and he was a long-time player personnel president. Might have been vice president, but he was president. Anyway, he had a big say in it. So who is the assistant vice president now? That happened in 2017. Now it's Paul Brown, who is Mike Brown's son, who is about 49 years old, and I've been putting feelers out. I've reached out to Collinsworth, Peter King. There's no reply or nothing. All these, big Cincinnati media guys, they're such big shots, so huge, and they're not a lowly YouTube guy. Man, I'll smoke you boys any day of the week. You want to go Bengal knowledge, all right? But whatever, you're hot shots. Anyway, I was trying to get some information on this guy. Nothing too much yet. All I know is he's 49 years old. He's Mike Brown's son. So does that make him qualified to be the vice president of player personnel? I don't know, man. I would think not. Where would he learn his football skills from? Mike Brown? And we know how that guy has had his issues. This happened in 2017. There's a clear drop-off in the way the way the team has been dealing with players. To me, there was a huge drop-off. We all saw what Blackburn said about Andrew Whitworth. He's an aging player and all that back when they didn't sign him, which was the worst mistake that has happened for the Bengals in the last 15 years. Was letting Whitworth go. It was humongous, huge mistake, and put us in the bad shape we are in at this moment. But why are we in this position? Why could they not have the foresight to bring somebody else in? There's no way they didn't know that our O-line was in this bad a shape. And it's starting to make me think conspiracy. Are they... Maybe is there someone in the front office, maybe Blackburn or Paul H. Brown. Let me call him H. H. Brown. Brownie. Old Brownie. Paul H. Brown, which is Mike Brown's son. Is it perhaps that he wants the Bengals to break away from Dalton? I don't know. All I know is they're going to get Andy Dalton killed. He was sacked 8 times. He got hit 12 times, and that's no way to treat the guy. We can't fairly evaluate him. And I still love Dalton, but what I'm saying is if this is the kind of team that's never going to build an offensive line for the guy, that's why I'm saying we have to get a different quarterback. We have to get a guy who's a superhero, RoboCop, Ultraman that can do everything on his own because he will have to thrive with no offensive line. So, where are we at now? What can we do? They're going to have to go to shotgun and get the quickest dinks and dunks of all time, or Andy Dalton's going to get killed. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to look at Game Pass and check out the time it takes Brady to get the ball out of his hands compared to Dalton. I don't know if Zach Taylor has longer developing plays down the field. It's taking guys a longer time to get open, or if the Patriots are just that much farther ahead than the Bengals. So we got the Arizona Cardinals coming up this week. It's a coin toss. If we can beat them, I could see that quarterback running wild on us. The defense has to adjust, and I don't know, maybe these are the growing pains of a new coaching staff. But to be honest, guys, it looks like they're just not prepared, and they look like they're in over their heads. I'm still hoping for the Bengals. I'm still rooting for us, Houday, and all that. But I got to be realistic, man. And this is how we create change, in my opinion. Guys like me, Bengal Genius, Ace Boogie, we have to. I'm not afraid to lose no credentials. I got no Bengal credentials. I have no access. I don't care, right? I'm just a huge Bengal fan, and I've been watching them forever. I truly want them to win a Super Bowl. I don't know what these local media types, I know they're like, whatever, give or take with them. I'm stuck with these guys for some reason. Yes, it's a disorder, but I'm afflicted nonetheless. So I'm riding it out, and I want to see the Bengals improve. So I want to find out what's going on. I want to see if someone's not qualified in a position for player personnel, why are they in that position? Does Duke Tobin have the right say? Does Zach Taylor have enough say in what's going on with his staff and his players? These things need to change. That place is going to be so empty. It's going to look like O.J. Simpson-led marriage counseling. That's what that stadium's going to look like Sunday. It's going to be ugly, and at some point, it's going to add up. There's some kind of fight going on with Cincinnati and the politicians down there. Maybe that's an issue. I don't know. But let's see some improvement. Of course, John Ross is out. Man, bless that guy's heart. I feel bad for the guy. I don't think he wants to be in the position he's in, but he is. So Stanley Morgan Jr., who looked good in the preseason, and I'm sure Damian Willis will also get some more action. But it is what it is. Let's see some improvement. Let's see some younger guys. I would starting younger guys. Jermaine Pratt should be in ASAP over Vigil. That's a no-brainer. There's replace every old veteran, and honestly, I was thinking of the idea of maybe trading Dalton and AJ Green to the Redskins for Trent Williams. I know that Jay Gruden loves Dalton, and they're still fighting. I mean, they don't want to give up. We're to the point where we're going to basically have to look at a rebuild. So maybe that's something to consider, guys. So give them a call, but. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Let's turn this thing around. Let's go. Paying for Arizona. We're going to go 12-4, huh? Let's do it. Talk to you soon.